farm was originally my wife's folks. We met at Iowa State, and I worked for the Extension Service for a period of 2.5 years. And we decided we wanted to raise the kids on the farm, and so we went to northeast Iowa up at Fayette County and started farming where we were 100 miles from each set of parents. So we were, we knew how to do it. We were college graduates. And the first year we planted corn, I put the seed in the bag and put the bag in the planter and started planting, and it wasn't planting right. So that night I had to call up my dad and I said, why is the seed not planting right? It says on the seed tag, seed plate 24X GU. And he said, well, you dummy, that means the groove up. You got to take the floor plate out and turn it over because there's a groove underneath there, and that makes the larger seed go through right. So, college student didn't know it all, My dad was originally a Soybean Association member in Iowa. He went on a Soybean Association sponsored trip to the Far East, to Japan, our customer, and saw some of the oil fields in Malaysia and so on. Came back and said, the United States, if we're going to raise soybeans, we need to be more aware of what's going on in the world. And so he became involved with some of the old standards in the Iowa soybean industry, Willard Latham and some of the people, Seymour Johnson and George Strayer, who started the Soybean Association in Hudson, Iowa, Kind of led me to that. You feel the responsibility of the whole industry, There's a lot of things that have to happen from a policy standpoint to let the results of research come into effect. If you have a policy that says that you can't use over 2% of soybean resins in something, and the automobile industry and the plastics industry want to go to 5, the research board can't lobby for that. That's a policy. So you have to have the association lobbying to change those regulations that they can use more soybeans. We've had some strong leaders. We've had some people who have committed way more time than was probably profitable for them to see that these things happen, and I see that continuing even today.